Good evening. This edition of ACABOR on, day are we? May 21st, 2026 is now come to order. We will all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated, and I would like to see our first applicant, JDF Homes, LLC. Please come forward, state your name and your relationship to the project, and sign in.
My name is Joseph DiFilippo, and I am the owner / builder of the project.
Okay, thank you. And you, sir?
I'm the architect, Wayne Guskine.
Okay, we would like to request you to also sign in.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is from a neighbor.
Aha.
I'll
Okay.
find it out.
Okay, please tell us about your project and explain your materials.
So we had an existing single-family home that caught on fire, and I purchased the property. And I tore it down, and we're gonna build this.
Okay,
And so we have all the materials here. Plus
Okay.
a couple photos that we ran, which are like obviously garage doors and things of that nature.
obviously, but you can bring a photo
Yes.
from your
Yeah.
builder's book, wherever you get them from. We're gonna go through your original application, what you had on it, and your list of exterior materials tonight.
No problem.
Okay, would you like to present the materials? How do you want to do
Yeah,
this?
absolutely. I have it right there.
Okay, let's do it.
And just turn on the mic that's on the stand, and
I've
just
got
try and talk
here-
in that direction. so
Oh, it's the only one.
Here's a list, you have that? Everyone has that?
We have this.
But we have more, this is some pictures as well of this, some stuff that is not, that we didn't bring material like the garage door.
Aha, okay, I was wondering about these.
Would you like me to put the samples on the desk, or,
Whatever's.
I mean, because obviously, right, that's why I bought them, right? Okay.
Supposed to get an up close and personal look,
Alright.
just there was
That's good.
fine.
Alright, so obviously that's straightforward, those are the shingles.
I have one. I brought 10. I was instructed to print out 10.
So this is, charcoal.
Okay, let's start here on your original communication with us, where you said the roof shingles would be GAF Timberline, and your list says they are HDZ color charcoal gray. And that is this whole sheet?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody got a look at that? Anybody need to see it up close? Okay. Number 2 is siding type, and you said vinyl siding. So tonight, you're bringing us samples of the siding, which is Certainteed Color View Color Pacific Blue. That one, okay. And the corner trim on that would be Certainteed Color White. You have a sample of that?
Yeah, so it's this is a 3.5, that's gonna be around the casing, around the windows, so it'll be the same color as this, as the trim.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. you wanna lay that next to that blue so we can see them together?
It's a very nice contrast.
Yes, it is. All right, thank you. Your windows, trim, rail, et cetera, is Anderson 200 series double hung windows.
Correct.
Do you have a sample of what they look
Well,
like?
they're on their actual renderings.
Those are the ones.
Yes. Yeah, double hung, yep. Yeah. I wish I could bring the actual window here.
No, that's fine. Sometimes what we see and what we get are two different things. So let's look at this and match everything up. Now, not every window is double hung, I would like to point out to you.
There's probably a few casements.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do we have more double hung, or is it just small top one? Probably.
Everything double.
These are double hung too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
These squares,
Well, they're double hung, chances are probably because on the render, you can't see that horizontal line, but they're all double hung.
okay.
The ones at the kitchen window,
Okay,
Right, the run two in the rear, the casement.
Above the kitchen sink.
Right.
okay. Then we have cultured stone on the bottom of the foundation. And that is,
Other auto. White bar, it should be. So that's the culture stone on the bottom,
mm-hmm,
and the sill will go right on top. Oh. Another auto. Yeah, right here. Right below the stone veneer, it says stone veneer cap, Eldorado cap, sill.
Right
small.
below the stone veneer.
okay,
Yep.
got it. All right. Good, okay. And now,
They have them.
Oh, they have them already? Okay, cool. Awesome.
You can have like I did it here. Here's the column. Garage door.
Awesome.
this column is on the front, the white one is on the front.
Correct, and then rendering, you see there's two.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And the sconces are where on the rendering? Underneath the deck?
On both sides of the garage. door,
Garage, and under the deck.
And then underneath the deck. I think you have one or two, yeah, both on both sides.
In the bottom
Yeah, I
right.
see right here. So they'll be the same sconces.
Okay, and the decking is Trex, Island Mist.
Right here. It's,
I know it well, it's on my house.
oh, so,
And the pavers are
Cambridge.
Cambridge Limestone Quarry Blend. Anybody have any questions on that? Okay. And there's a sidewalk in front of the house. That is not mentioned, and there's space next to your front door.
It's a little bit, a little front foyer, yeah. That's the whatever porch or
Yeah.
whatever I call it, yeah. There's gonna be a little bit of pavers here.
Yeah.
That's it.
And they also run, you know, makes a nice surround on that vestibule, correct?
Yes.
Down here and around. Okay, and that's gonna be the same,
As the
Really,
I mean, deck,
pavers.
yes, correct.
Yeah, okay. I see the door. And that's that. I notice you have a very attractive planter on the back patio, very nice, next to the door. What's that going to be made from?
Well, that's a planter that, should have technically, well, moved it, I don't know if I'm gonna end up building the planter there.
Well,
It could be the future, client's, project.
It
when I
looks
sell the
very
house.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. I really don't know if I have intentions of building a planter, I mean, I think he just had it in the rendering.
Okay, because that has landscape, that's why I'm asking. You did not give us a landscape drawing.
Yeah, I honestly don't have any intentions of hiring a landscape architect here, I'm just gonna,
You don't have to have a
Yeah.
landscape architect.
yeah.
You do have landscaping in your drawing, which looks very attractive down either side of the driveway. And you have
Okay.
some boxwoods. Are you planning to keep that? And if so, what are those plants called?
Well, I mean, if I decide to do keep them, I mean, it's a little premature for that. I mean, I don't know ultimately.
Why is
if
it premature?
Like, meaning to say I might change my mind if I decide, I mean, I might not wanna do boxwoods on the other side of the driveway. I might not wanna put anything, I might just wanna keep it grass. So, I mean, if I decide to do it,
Well,
then
that's
chances
pretty-
are they would probably be boxwoods, yeah.
Yeah, that's not very attractive. I'm just gonna say that,
Okay.
and it's our job to judge aesthetics.
Okay, that's understandable. I mean, I could do boxwoods, I just don't know the type of boxwood I would do right now at this very moment, that's the thing.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
That's something, anybody else on the board have a comment on this little decorative piece on either side of the driveway that makes the house much more attractive to the neighborhood?
Well, I would say that I don't think it's very common to have like a long border that goes all the way down the driveway like this. I'm personally missing some kind of landscaping in front of the house,
Okay.
Which,
quite honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, more than,
disappeared.
I mean, maybe a few things along here, but
Okay.
to me, this actually looks a little odd to just have that long, piece there. But it's the front of the house, and especially if this walkway is only going to the door there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Yeah, then
You changed
definitely.
the original front appearance. You had a traditional door and side lights there in the original.
I don't think we had doors.
Presentation. Because
No,
I
we
remember
never
our
changed the
architect
front.
No, not,
Not the door.
discussing with you the color. You were gonna do it, we're gonna stain, as you say here, these trusses, where does it say what you're staining it?
Dark walnut.
Yeah,
But the door never changed. The door was original, and there was no sidelight on the door, correct, Wayne?
right, the door's on the side, no side of it.
I thought it was a classic front door. And
Well,
that
the-
side door is a change.
The door was always here, the front door was always here. I
So
never had it, and I never had it.
The original plans, the first version,
Yeah.
I'd like to see.
Yes, let's
I don't know.
check them out. Maybe I'm not recollecting correctly. It was April.
That's why I'm referring back to him, I don't know if he decided.
No, the door was always on the side, or it's been on the side.
I just remember Brian having that discussion about colors. Maybe that was a different house. That was the one down on Jefferson Street. Yep. That's the same. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of Jefferson Street. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It happens to everybody.
It was the same color house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, I am missing the door here. Just, it's a beautiful, design for the house. I mean, this is all great, this is so nice, But not having the door here just is a real disconnect for me.
And
Just
that's a-
wondering the
That's a
thought
great valid
process.
point, and the
Yeah.
reason for us putting the door on the side is because we have a covered area there. Whereas if you put it in the front, you're not gonna have it unless you have to pull out and do like a portico on top of the door. And
That's
gonna set-
in the front setback.
Exactly, so that's the reason why we opted to do it that way. He knows I have OCD, so like I probably ran all the scenarios.
Right,
out.
Well,
I
you
know what
do
you're
ha-
saying.
You have a portico here.
But not,
No, that's just applique, it's not really, it's just on the same plane, it's just not that deep, that's just an aesthetic. And if you would put a door here, then you'd have to have a walkway, you know, you just wanna have a cover. And that's already, we already got a variance to get an approval. We have the door on the side, it's not as traditional, but it does provide a cover, and it's close, you know, it's just one house, so I mean, but, okay, I understand what you're saying.
I
But,
do think that it makes the landscaping in front, like, if there's gonna be no walkway or no pavers here, I think that makes the landscaping even more important here, because this is just looking a little odd. Especially if the house is going to be resold, I
Yeah.
think you know, you want it
Yeah.
to look its best.
Yeah.
Sharon has a very valid point.
so I can always like, submit a landscape
No,
plan. No?
you could tell us
I could tell you, okay.
now what you intend to do, and we can add that in as a requirement for approval tonight. But not, you know, it
Or
doesn't,
the board discusses different options,
yes.
you could,
I mean, I come back to it before I do it, I could always send it to the building department and show them, right, kind of thing. Prior to getting the CO. Or do I have to, do you have to approve it like,
Well, the decision would have conditions, and the conditions have certain options, so let's say a different type of planting,
Okay.
different locations.
yeah, yeah, I mean, it
But
would,
based on the board's review, if they allow you to,
We could give you either or options, you know.
okay. Well,
With that being said, you are having these pavers down the side of the driveway. They're staying there, correct?
Belgian
Where your flowers are?
block, yeah, not pavers, Belgian block.
Okay. That's a lot of Belgian block.
Yeah, there's currently a Belgian block there right now, actually.
Oh, so the classic single,
Yeah.
Belgian
The
blocks.
Belgian blocks, yeah, the jumbos, yeah.
okay.
they're existing to remain?
Yeah, they're existing there,
Mhm. Facts we have to have,
yeah.
okay. Right, and what is that driveway material?
Asphalt.
Okay. And that is existing, or you're redoing?
It's existing right now, it's in great shape. I mean, I might have to patch it up when the construction happens. Obviously, you can have vehicles going in and out of there, you know, so putting equipment there and so on and so forth.
Okay.
But no, my plan is not to change it.
And notably missing, although it is stated in your application, is your air conditioning unit for the house.
Go where it is, Wayne? What?
You show it on the site plan.
I think we spoke about it on the left side.
The left side? Okay.
Yeah, because the right's gonna be,
It says facing the house
On the left
to
side.
the left
yes, that's what I.
in your
yes, correct.
application. So
Exactly.
I wanted to really see,
It's two condensers, yeah.
there's two, okay?
Yeah, it's two zones.
On this side.
How do we submit that situation?
Left rear?
Yeah, slightly towards the rear, center to rear.
So I would think it would be down, put it right here,
Right.
more to this side, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Because I'm gonna get the line sets all come down from here. Can't be, they're not gonna come out here, there's a window, so the line.
left
From the side.
corner.
And aesthetically, he said, the architect stated that he would line up the air conditioning units with the line of the window on the left side.
behind
Not
the
to be
window.
under it, but behind it.
Beyond it.
Like right here,
Let's say between the window and the.
and the corner of the house.
Right.
Yeah, in the corner of the house.
Yeah. That makes sense. We require in Orangetown some landscaping around the air conditioning units. It tends to hold down the noise and makes it look nicer for the neighbors. So
So some boxwoods, I would put there.
boxwoods are most often chosen. And how big are your, how high are your condensers?
It'll be a 3-ton and probably 2.5 tons, so they're probably like about 30 inches off the ground,
Yeah, so
36
you,
inches max, yeah.
so you might want to put in
Yeah.
at least 2-foot boxwoods.
Yeah, 2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah, 2 to 3 foot boxwoods. And you would need front, sides, surround it.
All
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah, it can be the solid green ones, it could be variegated
Yeah.
ones,
They're probably.
Your
it'll be the
choice.
green, yeah.
okay?
Just not too close to
The units, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And the units need access, yeah, correct.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do
for
need
service, yeah.
space
Yeah,
around,
correct,
yes.
absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so that is a condition that we would include in approving this application, that there are boxwoods 2 to 3 feet high around the AC units on the left side of the building, and they would be on the front and sides of the AC units.
Now, the soffit lights are gonna be under the overhang there, where the front area?
Right here?
Yeah,
Yeah, it would just be
Okay.
right here, that's it.
How many?
I think we're about to put 4 or 5.
Underneath the, in the porch, over
Yeah.
the porch, yeah, like 2 or 3, 3.
What's the length of that, like 8, 10 feet?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, it's like 10 feet long. Oh, 4.
I think we show 2, but I don't know, it's on the electrical plan.
Doesn't seem adequate for 15 feet, does it?
They show 3 lights.
Please? Since you have it here.
That's half-scale plan.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Is that gonna be enough light to be able to? Or if you,
Yeah, yeah, that's,
it all
I-
depends on the wattage and the light dimensions.
especially since it's covered, I would think you'd want a good amount of light.
yeah, it's a little bit dark under there.
Right.
You don't wanna coming in at night and carrying a bag of grocery or your briefcase or whatever.
Right.
Is there enough room to have a sconce on the side, even if it was just hard to tell?
Probably.
Visual, I don't like the concept of having light at one side, 'cause it's not symmetrical.
Life isn't always symmetrical.
Well, the plan's kinda not symmetrical because you don't have the door in the middle, so.
Yeah, there you go.
I hear you. Well, worst case scenario,
I mean,
instead of doing
it's-
sconce, I can have more light.
It's somewhat of a, don't get me wrong, people who will use it, but it's more, it's people who live, well, are gonna go in the garage and use the door inside, but still.
But you have
Yes.
people come to your front door, they're gonna walk there, and then you're gonna turn the light on,
Right.
and,
Right.
I mean, I don't know, it looks kinda tight to me here, but I can't tell.
Enough light with these 3
Oh, worst case, we can always add more.
Yeah, but. Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay,
Are you okay with the light?
are you?
As long as it's gonna be lit. You know what I mean, so that it's functional.
Oh, it's gonna
You
be,
know what I mean?
yeah.
It's kind of hidden, so it's not that it's going to be adding to the beauty of the exterior of the house from the street or anything. It might be nice to be able to carry that over there, but if there's not enough room, then
Okay.
it seems like a waste.
If it's a condition approval, then, you know,
The board could also add it as an option.
Mm-hmm.
all the way to the end. At the end. There it is.
I can see right here. Three-O door.
Yeah, my thought would be just to verify that there's adequate lighting,
Yeah.
whether it's an additional soffit light or a higher wattage
Yep.
soffit
No,
light.
it makes sense, absolutely.
So we could put an option of an additional soffit light or a sconce to the left of the door to match the sconces at the driveway to provide enough light. Is everybody okay with that condition? Okay. Well, we
Well,
want,
I think the
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I think the requirement would be to have adequate lighting. How we want to provide it would be the option. Either an additional soffit, more wattage, or a sconce, whatever would be,
mhm,
provide enough light.
that would be the condition.
And if I had the ability to put two sconces on either side of the door, that's not a problem?
Be some sort of limitation. Lighting
Is,
drawing, so.
is too vague. Yeah, for this purpose.
So, I'm sorry, how much space is on both sides of the door?
Well,
So it's like a foot each side.
Just
yeah,
a foot?
It's a 3-O door, it's a 3-O door, and it's probably, the way I see the scale, it's about a foot and a half on each side,
Make a foot and a half.
So it's like 18 inches,
approximately, yes.
right? So we
Keep
know
in mind,
that
I
this,
have to detail the crown, you got to detail the corner, the siding. Not gonna be exactly 18 inches, might be less, you know, but could you put lights on both sides? It'll be tight, but you could.
What's the dimensions on those lights?
well, it's 17 inch, but it's
I mean,
the
width,
height.
width-wise.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's not gonna be as that.
Do we know how wide those
It's
sconces
probably
are?
8 or 9,
Yeah,
which,
they're not more than that, definitely not that.
yeah,
So it will fit with the light box and everything.
but it's gonna take up the whole space, it just might be overwhelming for it.
Might be too much.
Right. That's what I would think. I
Mhm.
think just one at most. I wouldn't put any, I would just use the overhead lights. Not just, yeah. I don't,
I don't know if it's going to be an aesthetic enhancement
but you don't see it.
to it,
You
right?
don't see it.
Mhm.
Maybe this is the way the side door works, it's not very visible. In the front, if it were to be in the front, I would agree with you.
Right. Then I think we need to ask for more,
And fourth.
yeah, add a fourth light
Okay.
down there so that we can be sure to find the door and put in the key.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Okay.
So instead of an option of either
Soffit lighting.
Soffit light, yeah.
Mhm. Increasing the number to 4.
Mhm.
Ceiling light.
Yeah, it's not really a soffit light
No.
there, it's a ceiling light. Over the porch, the front porch. Other questions or comments from the board?
So I do think that the carriage garage door in the rendering looks great, and I feel like it's very in line with the rest of the house, with the board and batten. I feel like the classic steel garage door is kind of a letdown. It's just not, it's really cheapest kind of garage door. Like, when I see this garage door, I just don't see a high-end home like this is.
Okay. Well, with the door, you know, you can add hardware to it to dress it up, obviously.
Where?
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
a
just,
classic lift door.
Sorry?
That's a classic lift door. It doesn't,
Correct, but you could put hardware on the door, you don't have to lift it. The door is operational, has a motor inside, has a lift next to the motor.
yeah, but what
You
would
never seen it with like the hardware, they have like the hardware on both sides of the
yeah,
doors?
but that's a different style door.
Well, I'm just saying, she was mentioning that she looks like a door
yeah,
that's a little
I mean,
cheap.
this is just,
Yeah.
this is the
Yeah.
carriage door. The carriage door is much nicer and has a much more elevated
Yeah. What is in
aesthetic
your rendering?
than this classic steel garage door. I
Agreed.
just think that that garage door, especially since it's in the front of the house, has the potential to cheapen the exterior of the house. I'm just trying to get you more money at the end of the day. I know it's costing you more money, but,
I wish the
you know.
garage door would be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, so, anyway, that's my opinion. But
It
I
could
do really
be.
like the door. I
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
black door, the type of door it is.
Yes, the
Right,
black door is
yeah.
very nice. This garage door does not match the aesthetics of your side door there.
So,
You can make that, again, if that.
yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, I would
You
get
can
it
make, you
changed.
can find that in
Yeah.
the roll-up, right? I'll make it a condition of approval. Have a carriage style looking.
Okay. That will be a condition of approval. Audrey, the garage door style
For the rendering.
as per rendering. Carriage style
In white.
in white. Anything else? That being said, I will
Wait, I'm
open,
sorry,
oh,
just the,
go ahead.
Sconces that you were mentioning. Or are you, is it sufficient to just add that additional footlight?
sufficient to add the additional light. Mhm.
No additional landscape that was, other than the boxwoods around these.
Yeah, Sharon, what are your thoughts on that?
I do think that we need landscaping in the front of the house. I also think it'll help you sell the house.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave you.
I mean, Sharon's right.
We can put a condition on that with boxwoods and.
Personally, and I'm not a landscape designer, so I can't tell you which to plant and how to plant them. But I would say that instead of just putting boxwoods there, it would be nice if the plan was varied.
Always.
You know, even different heights, and so,
Yeah, you just don't wanna overpower the front of the house with the stone or.
Right.
No.
I can see the stone.
I mean, they can be.
yeah, it doesn't have to be continuous
Yeah.
across, just a
No,
few different
and there are
things each.
miniature
Yeah,
boxwoods
absolutely, yeah. Well,
that you could put 3 miniature boxwoods in the back row, and then in the front, you could put another perennial that might get some flowers on it, perhaps some Stelladora daylilies that take hot sun. And they just grow like crazy, and they look fantastic.
Okay.
So 3 small boxwoods, and then alternate in, what do you think, 3, 2 Stelladoro daisies? Do you know what they look
Just,
like?
just as long as it's varied, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could do
And it's a
like
mix of plants.
4 daisies,
Yeah, we could do
because
that.
they don't grow, they don't spread, they just come up like this. They have beautiful yellow-orange flowers for a long time, they don't fade out, and then they die off, and then they come up again, and they look the same. So that's a very nice
Are they deer
plant to
repellent?
use. And, what's that?
Are they deer repellent?
Nothing's deer repellent.
I'm just saying, because I mean, I find the trees end up being gone.
Yeah, they even eat the arborvitaes
Yeah.
now, they don't
You
care.
gotta mesh them, that's why. You
Yeah.
gotta mesh paper, mesh.
All right, so,
So it's conditional,
condition
or condition to have landscape in the front, or varied landscape in the front.
of varied sizes and textures.
Boxwoods, 3 Stelladora, daylilies, options?
Yeah, 3 to 4 Stella D'Oro daylilies are a suggested option, but the builder may choose other plants. And then you have the 4 boxwoods needed to disguise the 8,
Condense it.
yeah. And so your story on the driveway, we have to discuss that. Do you want an option to put plants on either side of the driveway? What do you think? What do you think?
I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah.
You're drawing attention to the driveway.
Right,
I think once you put it,
if you put that
landscaping in
landscape,
the
yes, you put that landscaping in the front, that's irrelevant.
I don't know if it means something, but, because it's not very well conveyed on the render. Down from the
Yeah.
road. So
What's down from the road?
the house is like sunken off the road.
Oh.
I mean, so it's, the driveway, then it's like, you know.
Pitches towards the house?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think you need them,
No,
if you
no,
do the,
definitely not.
stuff in the front.
Yeah.
That will draw your eye to the front of the house, and you'll see the lovely porch and well-lit porch.
Well lit for it.
Speaking of that, though, the decline of the driveway, if it pitches, only because I had a house with this, the drain
Yeah,
went
yeah, in
around
front
the
of the
side of
driveway,
it.
yeah. Garage door, yeah.
I had a full garage of water.
Mm-hmm.
It was wonderful.
My son had the same problem. Right, any other comments or conditions we need to name here? Okay, that being said, we will open this meeting to the public this evening. Is there anyone from the public wishing to speak on this matter at this time? Hearing none and
To read the
seeing
letter.
none. Oh, yes, we do have a letter to read.
So, the town of Orangetown building department received, or ACABOR, received from Alex Delina, sent May 14th, 2026, in regards to this application. Overall summary of the email is the, design of the front first floor vestibule area with the forward-facing window versus having an 8. Side of that vestibule to the front.
Alex Demena.
Yeah.
He signs it, former ACABOR member, so.
Oh, he's a former ACABOR member? I was looking at the time, he sent the email 2:17 in the morning. Must get up very early.
To each his own.
Well, it's the same thing
I
that
think
you
for the
just,
record, we addressed
Yes, we did address it, and we have made a decision
Yeah.
here tonight.
Yep.
All right. That being said, the public portion is closed. It's okay. So, do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve with conditions set in place and options if there are any.
That meets, landscaping in the front that meets the suggestions of the board. Also landscaping around the AC unit, boxwoods, approximately 2 to 3 feet. Garage door reverts back to the original, or reverts to the rendering,
Yes.
carrot style. So that an additional light, a ceiling light. House and right passages on that.
Yes.
Door as well.
I will second that motion. Well,
I'll second it.
Whichever way.
it was a team effort. I'm just seconding.
On the eye.
All in favor?
What's that?
Aye.
Aye. Do I have an aye at the last?
Oh, yes,
Yes, thank you. All right.
Thank you very much.
Great, thank you.
This application's approved,
Thank you.
and I make a motion to close, the- oh,
Thank you.
I'll make a
There you
motion
go.
to close.
and I will
Thank you.
second.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is closed.
All right, so next meeting is at 7 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and again,